Hey Hang Tires, this is Marcy. So this video is going to be on the March diet challenge. I have never done a video for a diet challenge, but for this one, I think it's pretty important considering that I'm getting married. That means, of course, I want it to be extreme, of course. No, not to scare you, but for the March diet challenge, it's only going to be 3 weeks like we always do. We do the first 3 weeks of every month. So that means March 1st to whatever 3 weeks after that is. I didn't get the exact date, okay? So for the first week, starting March 1st, we're going to be doing a detox. We're going to do a detox for 7 days, and then from there, the 2 weeks after that, we're going to do pretty much a no-carb diet. So we're going to be doing no breads, we're going to be doing no cereals, no pastas, period. I don't even want you to do rice. Sounds extreme, but I know you guys can do it. And with the diet challenge, of course, I always give you recipes that you can eat. I'll give you the detox will even give you recipes that you can eat, and that's why I picked it, because I feel it's for people that have never done a detox before. I feel it's really going to be a good one to get started. Now, let me share with you why I'm so excited to do this detox. So little did you guys know, we've been doing detoxes, you guys, now for over a year. Every single month, I have had us eliminate unhealthy things out of our diet. And in a nutshell, we were pretty much doing a detox year-round. So each month, we would eliminate stuff. And if you followed my guidance was don't just do it for this month. Try and completely get the stuff out of your diet, and if you do eat it in moderation. So if you've been doing my diet challenges, you should be excited to do the detox for this month, because it means, wow, I've really gone from eating chips and pizza and hamburgers every day to eating fruits and vegetables and Greek yogurt and healthy stuff like that. And so that's why I'm super excited. I mean, doing this diet challenge. And if you've been on my website and you've read my about and my vision, you will see that doing a detox, I did the cabbage soup diet a couple years ago, was what got me into, oh my gosh, Marcy's muscles are popping out, this stuff is working, okay? And I want you to have the same effect when doing this detox, okay? So for me, I'd always worked out, I'd always been fit, but I only ate healthy maybe 50% of the time. I still ate, heavy pastas and sausage and carbs and stuff like that. And I was like, wow, I'm getting bigger, but am I getting cut? Okay, so that's what I want you guys to do. After that detox, and I pretty much changed my eating habits, I got on to being strict diet, but also a fun diet, because if you look at my Instagram, Marcy definitely has cheat days, and I want you to have cheat days too. So don't think of the detox and these diet challenges as being torture. Think of it as being, if I do it and I learn my body, then I will continue to grow. And I'll share, shout out to Hang Tighter Siobhan. We've been talking about the February no meat challenge, and I think it's awesome that we both kind of came to the same conclusion. Wow, we're not eating meat, but we feel ourselves eating these other unhealthy things. And when we do eat a little bit of healthy meat in our diet, we can stay more fit. So that's just something that we both came to the conclusion. The diet challenges, we both felt, different from not eating meat. We both learned how our body reacted, and that's the whole purpose of the challenge, okay? The challenge is not to starve ourselves of meat in terms of the February diet challenge and be miserable. It's to, let's take meat out of our diet for 3 weeks and let's learn how our body feels. We're not saying that meat's bad, we're just saying that let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can be a vegetarian for a week. So I can honestly say, in all of my years of living, I've never done that before. And I think it's cool that now when people says, Marcy, no meat for a week, I'd be like, that's easy. I can do it for 3 weeks or more if you need me to. Okay, so again, that's kind of the principles of the diet challenges that we're doing. But in particular for March, again, we're doing the detox for 7 days, okay? And so I'll put all the descriptions on my website so that you guys can know all the details of the detox. I'll go over it briefly in the video so that you guys can kind of hear it word of mouth from me of what exactly we will be doing, okay? Alright, so when doing a detox, let me give you kind of like a one-on-one so you won't freak out. When most people hear detox, like I've already said, people freak out. Oh my gosh, you're going to starve me, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to be going to the bathroom. That's pretty much, I don't want to say ignorance and make anybody mad, but that goes to show you really don't know what a detox is if you've never tried it before. So you guys should all give it a try. But the first step, when doing a detox, you need to consult with your doctor if you have health issues to see if you can even do this detox. And that's why I'm giving it to you hopefully in a week in advance so that you guys can analyze it, read it, see if you want to do it. And if you've been eating healthy already, if you've been doing the Hang Tight with Marcy Feel Tight challenges each month for 3 weeks, you've practically already did it. We're now combining all of those diet challenges into 1 week, and we're saying we're getting rid of all this and all this and all this, and we're going to eat super duper healthy for a week. Now, my last detox, I lost 7 pounds. This detox is not to lose weight. As you guys see, does Marcy need to lose weight? No, I don't. But what I do need to do is to get rid of toxins. And that's what we're doing with the detox. So the detox primary reason we're doing a detox, listen, is to get rid of all the toxins in our bodies. A lot of the stuff that we eat, we don't even realize it. A lot of the stuff on labels, on canned foods and stuff like that have a lot of things we don't even know what it is. When I was watching this TV show, I should now share this with everyone. A sliced piece of cheese is only 50% cheese. So I'm thinking to myself, what is the other 50%? So think about how many hamburgers you eat with cheese on it that is sliced cheese, and only 50% of it is cheese. Think what's going into your body. So this detox is going to be to cleanse all the toxins and all the unhealthy things out of our diet, and you're going to feel it in your pretty much your entire body. You're going to feel the energy, you're going to feel your skin change and get clear, which is hence another reason it's good to do it for a wedding so that you can look pretty and glamorous in all your pictures. Okay, so that's just to name a few. So it's been proven that the best way to do a detox is to slowly remove things from your diet. So if we've been eating chips and all this unhealthy stuff, hardcore, and all of a sudden we're going to do a detox, your body could go into shock and you could get very sick. But we've been eating healthy now for over a year, and we've been slowly taking out those trigger points of high toxin foods out of our diet. So now, the month of March, we're going to try and do this detox, and it should not be so extreme on the body, okay? So when people think of detox, people think of losing weight, okay? So when we're doing a detox, it's not just the toxins that we go into our body that we're physically eating. It can come from pollutants in the air. It can come from industrial chemicals, secondary smoke if you're around people that smoke, and heavy metals and things of that nature. So by doing a detox, we are ridding our bodies of all this unhealthy stuff that will ultimately, overall, have a great impact on our body of how we look and how we feel. Now, a lot of people could have possibly been talked to about detoxes, and because there's a lot of detoxes out there that you can do. There's detoxes that you can, buy the pills and the liquids and the fluids from a manufacturer or from a company and do those type of detoxes. You can do the detoxes that we're doing, which is pretty much natural. We're buying our own fruits and vegetables from the store. We're buying our lentils. We're buying our healthy fishes from the store. There are even types of injections to remove toxins out of your body. Now, if you know me, you know I hope you do, I'm pretty laid back in terms of keeping it simple, keeping it natural. So I did not choose a detox that's going to require anyone to go out and buy anything that they're not already used to buying. Okay, so everything that you should be buying for this detox, you should already be buying it for your daily meals that you feed your kids, that you feed yourself each week. Okay, so it's just going to your grocery store. Let me warn you, your price of groceries might be a little bit more expensive because you're going to be eating so much healthy stuff, but think about you buying extra grapes, for instance, and taking away those chips for your kids' lunch or something. Okay, just analyze the swaps that we're going to be making. Again, I did this before, and that detox, the cabbage soup diet, cost me about $50. That was for 1 week, and that's US dollars. And for this challenge, I don't know because I haven't gone shopping yet, but I will let you guys know. So just like I did the video on the benefits of water, which will be a huge part of this detox, the same thing applies to doing a detox. Detoxes will help you guys feel better in so many different ways. If you guys have unexplained headaches, you're like, oh man, I got a headache. I'll post this on my Facebook page in a heartbeat because I learned from my mistakes. I learned from sitting at my desk in school all day and going to my dorm room with a headache. I'm like, man, I don't feel good, and simply by drinking more water throughout your day, is detoxing your body, which is a benefit of doing a detox. It gets rid of those unexplained headaches that you have out of nowhere. If you're randomly having back pain, that can come from diet. That can come from things that you're putting into your body, which is another great reason for a detox. If you're having brittle nails or brittle hair, things like that, the detox can also help with those things. If you're having a lot of allergies, like I said in my water video, doing a detox can help with that as well. I'll never forget, I went to my hairdresser and he, got me or encouraged me to eat healthier, and ever since then, allergies gone instantly. As soon as Marcy starts eating a lot of junk, a lot of chips, a lot of this, and this, my allergies come back. And I think it's just amazing, by ridding that stuff out of your diet, putting more water in, your nasal passages are so clear. Think about all that water you're drinking all day long. You're clearing your nasal passages and you're getting rid of all that stuff in your body, and your allergy problems are gone. So especially the flu season, hopefully it's kind of at the end of flu season and going into the spring, hopefully this detox and all the water we're drinking is going to help us get rid of that. Another benefit of the detox, again, this is why you need to consult with your doctor. If you were taking medications that have side effects, that can also be something that might be causing you to gain weight or causing you to have headaches or feel bad. So do not take your medicine if the doctor tells you not to. So listen to your physician. But if you are able to, for this 1 week alone, don't use a lot of stuff into your body, do that as well. This goes for vitamins as well. Try to wean yourself off of vitamins for 1 week just to get the full benefit of your detox. If you are able to, maybe just cut down the amount of vitamins that you take, that's fine too, because you're going to see when doing this detox, all the natural stuff that we're eating, we're pretty much going to be getting those same nutrients that you're getting when you're eating or taking additional vitamin C vitamins or additional vitamin A or vitamin K. In these foods, we're already going to be getting them, okay? All right, so in terms of working out and the detox, like I mentioned on the first one, and you guys have got to gauge your own body. The first detox I did, all I could do was walk on a treadmill. My body was very, very weak, and I don't want to say that to scare you. It's not like I was passed out and couldn't do anything. It was just my body was in a state of cleanse, and I didn't feel the energy to do so. But we're doing a different detox now. I don't know how my body's going to feel. I'll either post videos or I will share with you guys on my Facebook page or my Tumblr how I feel when doing these detoxes this time around. But if you have energy, feel free to work out. Feel free to work out. You look at the detox details to see what protein you can get to replenish yourself after those workouts. If you're sitting in a sauna, if you guys have a sauna that you can go to, if it's hot where you are and you can sweating out the toxins is very good for this detox as well. So we do want to perspire if we can, but we don't want to overdo it. So in terms of eating a lot of, I guess, things that'll make us heavy, we don't want that. Again, the purpose of the detox. So again, if you're able to work out, cool. If not, fine. But I will have a series of videos that I have not done before that's going to keep you guys at least entertained for that 1 week of not working out. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Like I said before, I'll share with you guys though when I do. And lastly, okay, after the detox is done for the 7 days, you guys should feel light. You should feel more energized. And in terms of, and this is kind of an always constant thing, oh my gosh, will I be going to the restroom a lot more? You'll only be going to the restroom a lot more, I can say, if you drastically put your body into this detox change. If you've already been changing your eating habits, this detox really should not be that big of a deal. I know for a fact for me, after reading the detox in full detail, my body will probably be fine because I've already been eating healthy and changing my eating habits. We just did no meat. If I did no meat, I can do this detox with no problem, because no meat was a huge thing for me, which is why I decided to do it, to challenge the body. So hopefully for you, if you start feeling extremely sick, of course, don't finish the detox. Don't feel bad that you can't finish it. It's just that your body right now just can't do it, okay? So again, make sure you read the details in full details so that you can know exactly what you're getting yourself into. So after we conclude that, we're going to be doing 2 weeks of no breads. Okay, so no breads and no carbs and no cereals. Okay, so we're cutting that stuff out. And I've told you guys this before, hence I'm getting married. I need to fit into my wedding dress, which I already will technically, but just because I'm skinny does not mean I do not get the belly bloat, okay? So that belly bloat will help by not eating all the breads, and I'm actually going to cut down on my dairy a little bit too, so I'm going to not drink as much milk, and I'm not going to eat as much eggs, just like the detox is going to allow us to do. And if you see my pictures, if I show them, you will see really just how skinny and how flat my stomach is. And if you guys will incorporate lessening the amount of bread that you eat every day and lessening the amount of dairy, you will see that voila, my stomach fat is gone and I have a flat stomach and the summer's coming and I can fit into my bathing suit, okay? So that's just some of the advice that you can do in terms of that. Alright, so really briefly, I'm going to go over the 7-day detox, but the website will be there so that you can read it in full detail, and I am going to be looking down to show you exactly what we'll be eating. So the detox is going to be 7 days long. We're going to start on March 1st and go through obviously March 7th. And I love this detox. Again, a lot of you want to know, you ask me, Marcy, what can I eat? What can't I eat? And the good thing about this, it has both of those and it has recipes that you can eat. Okay, so let's start. Some of the things that you can't eat. It says fruits, and it will list the fruits that you can eat. It has fruit juices. Make sure that you're not getting a lot of unhealthy fruit juices from the store. Capri Sun, stuff like that. No, you're not eating it. You should not, or drinking it. You should not be drinking any types of Powerades or Gatorades. Those are electrolytes that your body does not need. So you're not going to be drinking any of that. Vegetables, it lists the vegetables that you guys need. Bananas and lentils. Lentils are beans, those of you that don't know, but there really is a bean called a lentil, which is high in protein. So if you're wondering where your protein is going to come from, it's going to come from right there, eating a lot of beans. Tofu and corn, I've never heard of that one before, but oats, potatoes are going to be fine. Brown rice and noodles for this week. If you feel the need, you can eat the brown rice and noodles. I might eat black rice. Even though it doesn't say that, black rice is very healthy, and it's also, if you, as I continue to educate you, you'll see that black rice is healthier than blueberries. Super cool tip. Okay, but again, if you eat rice this week, just remember 2 weeks after that, when we're doing no carbs or anything, we're gonna cut out rice out of our diets. Okay, so fresh fish, those of you that just did the diet challenge for February, you will get to eat your fresh fish, but make sure that you read the descriptions so that you'll know exactly what fish you can eat. Okay, so unsalted nuts, unsalted seeds, live natural yogurt. Okay, so make sure that you're getting some healthy yogurt. You should never even want to pick up original low-fat or original yogurt. If you're picking up original yogurt, you're pretty much picking up a dessert. You do not want to have that in your diet, especially for this detox, okay? Greek yogurt is great. All right, so in terms of herbs, I've done a video on herbs and spices. I do want you to incorporate those to season your vegetables, and buying fresh and natural herbs is going to be even better and tastier, and you'll be like, wow, I don't need any salt. Okay, so you can add pepper. You can add honey if you have tea in the morning. It says that you can drink tea. You do not need to put sugar in the tea. So no sugar is in this week at all. Sorry. Okay. And teas, you guys can drink teas. Remember that you're eating healthy teas. Try and drink tea leaves if you can. I have the Libra tea glass on my website if you want to buy the one that I have. I think it's great, and it pretty much allows you to get more of the nutrients out of your tea versus having those little tea bags, and I've also done a video on that as well. Okay, so you can put honey in your tea as well if you want to sweeten it. No sugar whatsoever, all right? So foods that you can avoid. I love this section because we've already done this in our diet challenges all year long. We've done it over a year, okay? So things that you cannot eat. You know, no red meat. Of course, we know that. No chicken. And that's chicken just for this week. That does not mean that chicken's bad. But if you're eating the processed chicken out of those frozen meals, those smart ones, which I think are dumb ones because they're not healthy whatsoever, eating those healthy choice meals with that chicken, it is not healthy. It is not a healthy choice. It's bad advertising. I hate to down it, but it's bad. Okay, so eating those processed chicken fingers out of the frozen section, eating that fast food, get that stuff out of your diet. When I see my friends eating that stuff, they know they're going to hear a thing or two from Marcy's mouth that says, here she comes again telling us this is bad stuff. Do not eat that stuff whatsoever. All right, milk, cheese, and eggs. Okay, that's going to be a tough one, okay? Not eating any of that stuff. You know, no cereals. You're not eating cereal this week, so sometimes for dinner when I like to eat, I eat cereal because I don't have anything else to eat. We're not eating that for this detox. Same thing with eggs. I love eggs with avocados. No eggs, all right? So any foods that contain bread, croissants, cereals, cakes, pies, quiche, that is all breads, brownies, cookies. When people think bread, guess what? They think a slice of bread, they think of a bagel, they think of a muffin. All that stuff that I listed just now is considered bread. So remember, the 2 weeks after this detox, we're getting rid of all this stuff. We will not be eating any type of bread or anything like that. All right, so a lot of snacks and salty snacks. We're not eating anything salty, period. Chocolate, sweets, and sugar. Yes, chocolate, oh my gosh. Now, it does not say cocoa. I know extra dark chocolate cocoa powder is good for you, but I guess for this detox, try and not eat it if you can. It's going to be kind of challenging, but for the purposes of this detox, it does say chocolate, so we'll just say all chocolate. And for me, my dark chocolate, I love it, but better know for the wedding and the honeymoon, I will be having some chocolate, okay? So no alcohol, duh, that should be a no-brainer. No alcohol. And processed foods, ready meals, so no Subway, none of that stuff. Just no processed meat. You shouldn't even really go into the where it has all the hot dogs and all the processed meats in your grocery store. You shouldn't even go over there because you won't be getting any milk or cheese, so you can just eliminate the entire half of that part of the grocery store. You don't need it. Alright, so no coffee. A lot of us, when we eat coffee, we tend to load it. Okay, it even says tea here. So tea here in terms of probably an unhealthy form of tea, because it says stuff that you can have as a fruit tea and herbal tea. Okay, so just make sure you're doing that. So no salt and no frizzy drinks. That's a no-brainer. We've done the no sugary drinks, and we've done the I see pickles and dressings and mayonnaise. We've done a no salt challenge, so that got rid of all that. So again, I love this section of the detox because we've already done it. We've done it. We've done it for 3 weeks. We've done one at a time so that you can know this is how my body's going to feel, and now we're putting it all into 1 week. All right, so another reason I like this, it has a detox plan for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. So this is your recipes that you can eat, and I think it's marvelous. So I'm giving you guys this a week in advance so that you can fully get engulfed into what you're going to be eating, what you need to shop for, so that you can be ready. Okay, so get pumped up, get ready. We're going to be getting slim for the month of March, and if you don't want to do this, if you think this is dreadful, do it for me. But most importantly, do it for yourself. When I say do it for me, let that be your wedding gift to me all over the world, that you guys are taking your diet seriously, you want to get into it, and you're going to feel great. I've done detoxes before, and I know that you're going to feel great. You're going to feel more energized. You're not going to feel sluggish. Your hair might grow longer. Your nails might grow longer. Your skin might shine more. That's what we want. And most importantly, for the summer, we want a flat tummy. We want these hips to slim down. Doing this for a week will get us there. And I want you guys to share. I'm going to post lots of stuff on my Facebook page and my website. Leave feedback. Others like to know how you're feeling and how you're dealing with the detox, and how you're, after that first 1 or 2 days, a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can make it. By day 4 or 5, you're going to be so used to it, you're probably going to say, I can do this for another week. That's what I want you to do, okay? So I hope you guys are ready. If you have questions, feel free to leave them in the description box. Feel free to shoot me a Facebook message. Feel free to send me an email at HTWM fanmail@gmail.com, and I'll get right back with you. I'll see you later. Bye.